Hey guys, so today is January 25th and I actually start classes on Monday, so I'm heading back up to Towson tomorrow. I'm going to try and get in one more workout and film it. Tomorrow it'll be an upper body workout and hopefully that'll go up sometime in February so that you guys have a couple workout videos sprinkled in. I almost pre-filmed them basically so that I wouldn't leave you guys hanging for too long, but luckily I'm done with school like mid-May, so it's not going to be that long without workout footage. And then when I'm back over the summer, I'll rejoin my gym and we'll get the ball rolling again. But if there's any like specific video topics that you guys want to see or any videos that don't include workout footage, I'm not doing full day of eating videos anymore, but I am going to do meal ideas. So that's just kind of what I've decided. I talked about it on Snapchat if you guys follow me on there. But I'm drinking my Monster because today we are squatting. The last time that you guys saw me squat was probably like 3 weeks ago, and that was week 4 of the 5-3-1 program. But I actually started the program the wrong way. So I was supposed to start with 90% of my max, and I accidentally just used 100% of my 1 rep max. So I kind of screwed it up. So if I used 90% this time, it would be the same numbers as last time. So we're just gonna do 100% again, see how it goes. I actually hurt my knee about a week and a half ago. I fell on it. I've had a lot of issues with this knee from all the cheerleading, gymnastics, ballet I've done my entire life. So if anything small even happens, it's so messed up. So I've been wearing a knee brace, icing it every now and then, and now it feels good to go again. So I squatted last week. I just did a bunch of singles. It's actually on my Instagram if you guys want to check that out, at Lawenwoss. But now I'm going to go ahead and get back into like squatting for real. So the deload is finally over. I'm so happy. I was originally going to test maxes, but the program just has it set up so you add 10 pounds each time you run the program. So that's perfectly fine for me. So now I'm going to be using a max of like probably 175 to 180. So we're gonna head to the gym. I get a lot of questions about supplements. This is gonna seem so random, but I'm thinking of going to GNC today. I've been waiting for my coupons because I'm a gold card member or whatever, that I paid for the membership, but I think my annual like card membership just ended. So I need to go there, figure out what's going on with that. The only supplements that I use are creatine and a thermogenic kind of sometimes, but I use that more as my pre-workout, and then occasionally I'll use pre-workout. So for everyone who asks, those are the supplements that I would recommend for anyone. Protein powder, creatine, for everyone. For everyone. Girls, you're so worried about getting bloated, but I've never had an instance of being bloated on it. I think maybe the first week during the loading phase, which is perfectly normal, I was a little bloated, but it was nothing noticeable. So don't worry about bloating. You don't have your shirt off anyways. And then BCAAs, you can get them. You don't need them. There's not a lot of science backed by them, like creatine. So, I mean, if you have the money to get them, go ahead. They help in general, and you can do your own research on that. I'm not going to go in depth because this video would be like 1,000 minutes long, and I'm not going to do an entire video on it because I don't use supplements enough, and I don't think that anyone needs them. So I feel like it doesn't make sense for me to make an entire video on something that I don't really care about. And then I use pre-workout occasionally. Pre-workouts are just caffeine. Look at the ingredients. Try not to get stuff where like it really doesn't need to be in the product because you end up paying more for stuff that you don't need. So I really like the EVL one. I like the Cellucor C4 one as well. And then a thermogenic, which is just a fat burner. I use it more because it makes me feel better than a pre-workout does. Sometimes a pre-workout, I just get a little too like jittery. So if I need more energy, I'll usually drink a Monster. I know these aren't great for you, but I don't really care. And then I also will have a thermogenic like at the same time. I'll usually do that once a week on heavy squat days. But today I'm just drinking a Monster. These are really good. Don't get the blue one, it tastes really bad. But yeah, that's just my take on supplements for everyone who has been asking. You don't need them. If you have the money to buy them, go ahead, pick yourself up some creatine, some protein powder if you need it, and then a pre-workout if you would like. So I wanted to do a little training summary. So today squats did not go quite as planned. So what I was supposed to be doing was 65%, 75%, and 85%, I believe. Yeah, for 5 reps, and the last one was supposed to be 5 or more. So, like I said, I kind of hurt my knee like a week and a half ago. So I've been keeping it really easy, but I haven't squatted in like probably a full week now, and I don't even count the squats that I did like last week because I just did 4 sets of 1. So I don't even count that, and it was just with 1 plate. So I warmed up and it immediately felt really weird. I actually stumbled on the first rep, so I re-racked and I did it again and it felt fine. It's weird when you haven't squatted in a while. You have to kind of like relearn your positioning and everything. It's something where it's like, if you think about it too much, it's a lot harder than it's supposed to be. So that's what I was doing on the first rep. And then after that, I was perfectly fine. So I warmed up with the bar twice, and then I moved on to 1 warm-up set. So I did, I believe it was either 105 or 110. I'll have it on the screen so you guys know, just to warm up, and I repped that out for 3, and then we moved on to what was programmed for the day. So I am working off of a 1 rep max of 180. And like I said, I'm just doing 100% because I messed up the first time and I would just be repeating those numbers. So I thought, why not? So we went ahead and we did 65% for 5. So that was 115 pounds for 5 reps. That felt perfectly fine. I was a little worried because, like I said, I haven't squatted in a while and everything feels heavier when you're not used to it. I squat twice a week. So to go like a full week, almost week and a half without really squatting, it definitely felt really weird. And then I did 135 for 5. This felt a little heavier, but not too bad. Just worked on keeping it slow and controlled. I'm also cutting depth just a little bit. I may eventually switch to low bar squatting because I'm starting to feel like I am doing too much of a forward lean on my knees. And it's not that it hurts, it's just, I don't know, I feel like low bar might be a little better for me since my quads are building up. I feel like as your body changes, you have to kind of change the way that you do a lot of movements. So if I can't fix my form on my high bar squat, it's not that bad right now, but if it gets worse over time and it's something that I can't really fix because of my body changing, I'll probably switch to low bar. But we went ahead and did that. That was 75% of my max. And then we did 85%, and that was supposed to be 5 reps or more. So I did 150 pounds and I did 3 reps, and on that 3rd rep I knew I was not gonna be able to rep out 2 more. So I went ahead, I re-racked it, I took a breather for 1 minute, and then I hopped straight back in and I did those 2 extra reps. So I went ahead, still got 5 technically. A lot of people actually train like that. They're called EMOM sets. I'll have like a definition of it on the screen if you guys are interested in kind of what it means. But a lot of people use that to train. So basically it's every minute on the minute. So you'll take a break. Instead of doing tons of volume, you'll break it up. So that's kind of what I did so I could still get those sets in. Because I didn't want to give up, but I knew I would not be able to hit 5. And I kind of knew before I even started squatting based off of 135 pounds, but I didn't want to drop the percentage. I wanted to follow through and stay committed to it. So that's what I did. So if you guys are ever struggling during squats and you know that if you push yourself too hard that you're going to end up hurting yourself, then go ahead and just split your sets up and just take a shorter rest time. It still counts. It's not a competition, so you can really do whatever you want with your training. I picked up a bunch of protein bars, and there's always this one guy there. He's so sweet, and we always have a great conversation about absolutely nothing. So it's always a great time whenever he's there. But picked up a bunch of protein bars. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a taste test portion of a video. So the lighting inside my house is like absolutely atrocious. Like it's so bad. But I told you guys I was gonna do a GNC haul, so keep in mind that I got everything in here for a total of $12. So I haven't tried any of these before. So I got the Lenny and Larry's Snickerdoodle cookie. I know, how have I not tried this yet? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried these. I think I've tried the basic chocolate chip one, but it was before they reformulated it. Wasn't a huge fan. Then we have the Lenny and Larry's oatmeal cookie. I picked up these, which I keep seeing on Instagram. They are the Optimum Nutrition Cake Bites. This flavor is, I'm guessing it's red velvet. Looks a lot like red velvet. So, by the way, the macros for this is 7 fat, 22 carb, and 20 protein. And then the macros for the oatmeal raisin one are 4 fat, 28 carb, 8 grams of protein, and that is for half the cookie. And then this one is 4 fat, 27 carb, and 8 grams of protein for half the cookie as well. And then I picked up 3 more things. So we grabbed one of the Oh Yeah bars. So you guys know I've tried the birthday cake one. I tried it over the summer and it was really good. So I picked this one up. This one has 7 grams of fat, 23 carb, and 22 grams of protein in this one bar. So this looks really good. It's white chocolate raspberry. And then I also got the cake bites in birthday cake. It's so weird that they don't say the flavor on them. Maybe I'm going crazy. Oh, just kidding. The flavor's down there. So these have 7 grams of fat, 25 carb, and 20 grams of protein. So I got birthday cake, and then I also got red velvet. So really excited to try these because everyone says these are really good. And then the last thing that I got is a Power Crunch bar. Still haven't tried these either. So I picked up the original, which is the flavor salted caramel. And the macros for this are 13 fat, 9 carb, and 13 grams of protein. So you guys heard me complaining about how I can't get my protein in. So little protein bars here and there will probably help me out. I used to eat them all the time and then I stopped because they're really expensive. But GNC actually changed their prices. So they used to have a gold card and now they just have a rewards card like normal stores. So all the prices are a flat charge, which is the same price that you get it off of bodybuilding.com. So I don't have to worry about ordering stuff anymore. So those complete cookies were $189. The Power Crunch bar was also $189. Those cake bites were $199 each. And then the one Oh Yeah bar was $219. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably gonna be the end of it because I don't really have anything else to do. So if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'm really sorry. We have dogs everywhere. Everybody has a dog. So that's all you can hear when you go outside. I'm gonna end the video because you guys can barely hear me. Bye.